Hi everyone, welcome back to JP WHU TV. It's nice to see you once again. I hope you're keeping well. Here are my full-time thoughts of Italy 1, England 2 in the first campaign game of the qualifiers for the Euro 2024. A predictable but understandable starting 11 from Gareth Southgate. Pickford remaining in goal with a back four of Walker, Stones, Maguire and Shaw. Calvin Phillips, Rice and Bellingham making up the midfield with Saka, Grealish and Kane up front. Typical England performance, to be honest with you. Shaky first 5 or 6 minutes. If Italy had been a little bit more on it, we could have been 2-0 down. We really genuinely could have done. Really bad mistake at the between Stones and Maguire in the opening 2.5 minutes. And also, again, and then we almost conceded a goal a minute or so later that only went a yard or two wide of the far post. And then all of a sudden, we seem to just kick into gear. It's a real. It was a shame not to do the watch along tonight, but I only got home with minutes to spare before 7:30, so I wasn't able to get everything set up in time. But it was quite nice. It's the first game I've watched for England. Because as you guys know, I didn't watch the World Cup in any shape or form. It's the first England game I've watched without talking to you guys live for, I can't remember how long, to be honest with you. I really genuinely can't. But yeah, as I say, we had some cracking moments after the 6-7 minutes. We started to get alive. Saka with the first shot on target, granted straight at the goalkeeper. And then, Declan Rice steps up from the corner. Ball goes, great ball from Luke. Great corner, I should say, taken from Luke Shaw. Ball goes right over. Kane goes for it, but it rebounds off. And Kane had loads of space in the beginning, and also for that matter, the rebound. Rice was in plenty of space, and bam, and we're 1-0 up. Rock and roll. Really, very happy with that. Very happy with the goal. You could hear on the, I don't know who, it might have been Maguire, I'm not really sure, but you could hear someone say, "Come on guys, let's go, we're better than this, let's do it." And fair play, to be honest with you, I know a lot of people are going to escape me for this, but I do think the penalty was a bit harsh. Because you guys know me and the conversations we've had over the years about what's handball, what's the difference between ball to hand and hand to ball. But I get the reason why it was done. It's a foul. It's a foul on Kane anyway, because he's trying to hold him back as much as possible, and it's absolutely right. The ball would have bounced off his chest. I don't think it would have given a goal scoring opportunity, but it is nonetheless a foul. Is the right. The penalty is the right decision. I think it's more ball to hand, more ball to arm in this instance than him going, it is the ball. Let me try and deflect it that way. I don't think it's that usual sort of thing. But I understand the England fan aside, football fan aside. Talking as a neutral for a few seconds, genuinely a few seconds, I can understand the reason why the penalty was given. And then Kane absolutely smashes it into the top right-hand corner, almost to the top right-hand corner, and breaks the England highest goal scorer ever. Now, I said to my roommate, we'll talk about the referee in a minute, but I said to one of my housemates that once Kane did that, we were talking at half-time, and I basically said, I'm glad that Kane smashed the target with the record-scoring target of goal scorers ever today or tonight. Then that penalty that he missed goes in, and it's 2-2, and it either goes to extra time and we lose it in the quarterfinals, or we lose it in the second. We go through to the semi-final, and we do you know what I mean? I'm glad it's now that's highest ever goal scorer for England is just fantastic. And as I say, what was it? Kane's been, was it 8 years now that Kane's been playing for England? 53 goals in 8 years. That's not bad. I know I've criticised Kane quite a lot, and I will continue to do so when he fucks up, and he does quite a fair bit. A lot of those goals for the qualifiers and the tournaments themselves have come. Some of them, not all of them, but a fair few have come from penalties. So, but even so, it's an unbelievable achievement, and he hit. And I always said that in order to be called world class, and I stand by this. In order for Kane to be deemed as world class, in my personal opinion, he has to win something, and to win the Euros, or to could have won the World Cup. That's when he comes world class, as far as I'm concerned. But I'm not taking anything away from his abilities, his performances. He's been fantastic for club and country. Obviously, as we know, he smashed the all-time goal scorer record for Spurs not that long ago as well, within the last couple of months, if I remember correctly. So 2023 is starting to be Kane's year, 100%, and fair play to him for that. But now, going into the second half, again, shaky start. Really, really fucking shaky start. Defensive minded. We switched off twice. Switched off once, we conceded a goal. Switched off twice from a very, very quick free kick taken, don't get me wrong. But, yeah, acres of space. And fair play to the Argentinian-Italian striker that scored the goal. Fair play to him. Cracking goal. Beautiful goal. We'd be celebrating that all night long if Harry Kane or Jude Bellingham or Jack Grealish scored that. Referee was abysmal. I said to my housemate when I found out that the referee was the officials were Serbian. I said, "Yeah, there's not going to be any political decisions being made tonight, are there?" And Rice's booking was ridiculous. If anything, it should have been Maguire that was booked for it. Rice was like, you could see right down it was my first one. It's my first foul. My first one. And then it came in the second half when it came to a free kick, and Rice ran straight away from the ball. That was quite funny. I must admit, I'm not getting involved in this again. But, it's a shame. It's a shame that Rice got booked. Walker, I thought that was harsh, him getting booked as well for that. I don't think he was time wasting. Shaw certainly wasn't with his first booking. The second booking, yes, it is a foul, but for him to be sent off, what was it? The commentator said on Channel 4, and fair play to Channel 4, by the way, they did quite a decent coverage, to be fair. Apart from Dion Dublin and his crappy little rants that he was going on. Yeah, but he said that Luke Shaw had only had two yellows in, 30, 40 odd appearances, and he's got 2 yellows tonight. It's dodgy. It's dodgy decisions. But I get it. Jude Bellingham fucking played out of his skin. 100%. Beautiful football. Likewise from Saka as well. I felt sorry for Foden when he came on for Grealish, who was absolutely fucking useless. I don't care what anybody says, including Dion Dublin. He should have scored that and made it 3-0. He genuinely should have done. He's got, the highest ever price for a player to be sold from Villa to go to Man City, and he can't score that. I'm sorry. I know he's on the run. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, I get it. But at the same point, he was useless. He could have. Dion Dublin towards the beginning of the first half when around about the middle of the way through the first half, I should say, when the ball came through and Saka went for it, but he said that was lazy from Grealish. It should have been a tap-in for him. Yeah, Grealish was terrible all night, and I totally get the reasons why Foden was substituted for him. Get it, 100%. However, I feel so sorry for the guy. Foden was on the pitch for 12 minutes before Trippier came on in his place, obviously to try and counteract Luke Shaw's second yellow. But we just went on it in the second half. We really, really weren't. Just things weren't. The refereeing decisions weren't brilliant. But at the end of the day, not to sound too much like Allardyce, a win is a win, no matter how you get it. And it's a great start to the campaign. It's a great celebration for Harry Kane to be England's highest ever goal scorer. Like him or not, he is. We can't change that in any shape or form now. And long may he continue to do that. Long may he continue to get England more goals. But in the meantime, guys, Yeah, apologies for not doing the watch along tonight. It would have been great to have done it, but the timing. I started a new job this week, and it's quite far away from home. The earliest I can get back is about 25 past 7. And so it just wouldn't have been enough time to get in and get everything set up for this watch long. It just wouldn't have happened. But as the next qualifier, when we play Ukraine at home on Sunday, the kickoff is at 5 o'clock. So we will be live from 4:30 for the watch long for that. So make sure you're ready for it. It'd be great to catch up with you guys as well. We haven't done one for a little while. So guys, in the meantime, thank you very, very much for watching. If you've made it this far, love you all. Beautiful. Thank you very, very much. Over the last month, we've had 7 subscribers, yet 4.4 thousand views on this channel over the last month. It's ridiculous, guys. I know there's a lot of you guys are returning viewers as well that aren't subscribed. So hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and set your notifications to all as well. For that matter, don't personalize it. Set it all because it automatically defaults it to personalized. But guys, like this video if you enjoyed it, and please by all means put your comments in the comment section below. Let me know what you're thinking on this game as well. And in the meantime, guys, look after yourselves. Enjoy the rest of the start of your weekend, and I will see you on Sunday for the watch along for the Ukraine against Ukraine home game at Wembley. All the best now. Take care.